Hey friend, I'm Casey, and I wanted to share with you my own personal dating journey and how I attracted my incredibly loving and supportive now husband, who is also a successful entrepreneur. He's a retired Harvard thoracic surgeon, he's a PhD, he has a master in public health, and he also is a former model for brands like REI and New Balance. How I even met such a high caliber man, let alone married him, I will share with you my journey of how I got there. And I also wanted to share with you who I was when I met my husband, what he saw in me that inspired intrigue in wanting to get to know me more. And also, I want to show you and teach you how you can also attract your perfect version of a high caliber partner for you. We're all different people. We all have different expectations with who we want to end up with. And I want to show you and inspire you that it is possible to attract and find that perfect person for you that is truly high caliber in your eyes. So before I dive right in, I also want to share with you my free gift, which is a free PDF download of the 3 steps to match online with high caliber people in 7 days. It's a free gift from me to you, and it's what really helped me many years ago start attracting high caliber people that I was excited about instead of attracting people that didn't really interest me, even though yes, I could get dates, I can get boyfriends, but they weren't the types of people that I really wanted to invest my time and energy into. So this download and this PDF guide is the pivotal shift that worked for me in helping me start attracting really amazing high caliber men, and also within a few short months, it's what attracted my husband online. So let's dive into how I attracted my husband. I met him on a normal, ordinary dating app, Bumble. It wasn't an exclusive matchmaking service that is like paid male clients and, a database of free women, which is a lot of how matchmakers work. They have a lot of paying male clients, and then they match them with women that they meet and are in their free database. So it wasn't like that. I met him on a free dating app on Bumble. At the time, I didn't know that he was as accomplished as he was because his profile only said that he was an entrepreneur. So I just knew him as an entrepreneur. And he looked like a normal guy. He didn't look pretentious. He wasn't very much of a show-off at all. He just looked like he was dressed in hiking clothes, hiking the world, and seemed really down to earth. And that's what drew me to him. And then his profile mentioned that he was looking for a meaningful relationship. And so was I. I was looking for my life partner, my husband at the time. So we connected and we chatted for about 3 weeks because his travel and work schedule were really busy at the time. And then we finally met on our first date and we absolutely hit it off. All the stores closed around us. We were still talking and still getting to know each other and really excited to continue the journey of dating. So that's how I met him and how I attracted him, was online through Bumble. And I'll tell you a little bit about who I was at that stage in my life and how I attracted him, what he saw in me that sparked intrigue, sparked interest. Many years ago, I was in a completely different career. I was working in corporate finance, managing billions of dollars on a daily basis at the time. I was very numbers focused. My whole job was managing money, essentially. And I was good at it. And I made a good living. And I had purchased my own house. I owned my own home. I was financially stable. And I also did my best my entire life to become as well-rounded of a person so that I can one day have the luxury of choice to attract the man of my dreams. So a little bit about me, I remember when I was a young girl, and I remember overhearing guys talking about how rare it was to attract the total package woman. The woman that had it all. She had beauty, brains, and a great personality. And just how excited those guys were about talking about a total package woman made me want to become her so that one day I could attract someone incredible, not just some random guy that I wasn't excited about to build a life with, but someone that I could see myself as not only my best friend, but someone that I was excited to have a life with, someone that I was excited to build a happy marriage with, not just an ordinary or a miserable marriage, which is what I saw a lot of growing up, were very incompatible people that forced each other to be married to stay together for the sake of their family or to stay together for the sake of their kids. And I saw a lot of that growing up. So I had a very jaded view of marriage, and I was very afraid to marry someone that wasn't right for me, that would make me miserable and I would make him miserable for the rest of our life. So I was determined to find the right man for me, and I wanted to make that one shot of marrying someone worth it in this lifetime. So, I worked really hard to be a well-rounded person. Not only did I work really hard in my education and school, creating a successful and lucrative profession for myself so that I can take care of myself and be financially independent of anyone else, but I also worked hard on my relationship skills. You need to be a pleasant person and also a sweet person for someone to want to stay in a relationship with you. If you're really hard-edged, if you're really difficult to get along with, if you don't know how to be playful or fun or just all around an interesting person to be around, it's going to be really hard for a high-caliber person to be attracted to you, let alone want to stay with you. So I worked on those certain aspects of my relationship skills, including my communication.